So Al, the 49ers, now take what Scott said. So many days during the football season you go out on the 49er practice field and there's youth football players out. And I can't believe how many come out and love just to be close, as we all did when we were that age, to be close to the men that are playing professionally.
Yeah, there's no question, Ted. I mean, I'm second in line, Herm. I'm raising my hand. So to play the sport, I mean, I played padded football since I was 6 years old through 21 at the Division III. Although now I think it's like FBC. I just call it Division III. And I'm one of the 99%. And you know, for me, just personal experience, I came from a divorced parents who had to work 2 jobs in South Philadelphia, and my coaches were my parents. You know, they were an extension of my home. And you know, I think what Herm was saying is, you know, what all of you do is fantastic in teaching the sport. It's what Jared and our youth football team do. It's getting participation up. But what you don't know that you're doing, or at least hopefully you know, and you're focusing on this too, is not just teaching the sport itself, but teaching these folks to be better men, teaching them to be better women, right? Teaching them to be a part of something that's bigger than themselves. And, you know, that goes a long way. I think as the 49ers organization, we're not just about the 10 football games we play on Sunday. Hopefully we play more than 10 football games. But we're not just about that. We're about the greater impact that we have in the community. And that touches all types of things, but youth football is a big piece of that. I mean, even David today walking up, one of the first things he says to me is, hey, you know, let Chip know, reach out, if he ever needs anything at Stanford. I mean, it's a community, it's a family. And I think these kids, you know, we bring them down to Levi Stadium, they're not only getting an education on about how to play the sport, to Herm's point, they're meeting new folks, right? They're learning how to play with passion. They're learning what responsibility means. They're learning test of will and what it means to get back up when you get knocked down. You know, so many of those things matter in life, and I think as an organization, as a brand in the NFL, our job is to be active in the community, and your job is to push us to continue to be active in the community. I grew up in a town where the Philadelphia Eagles were very close to my heart. I had Reggie White come speak at a Pee Wee event when I was 7 years old, and I'll never forget it. And my playbook was a lot of what the Philadelphia Eagles were installing all the way up through my high school, what was then called Pee Wee, right? And that stuck with me. And my vision for youth football with the 49ers was to have that same breadth of Coach Shaw, Coach Kelly. How are they impacting our communities, right? All the people that are here, what are our kids growing up and seeing, and what role models do they have to reach out to? And if we can provide that platform, we're happy to do it. So I don't know if that answers your question, Tippy.